there. Well, I'm hoping that you're going to actually be watching this video. um, I went out into town today because I needed to get my matte finish screen protector put on my phone, which as you can see I did, and it definitely helps. If you're still in direct sunlight though, I still couldn't really see anything. It was like looking at a black screen, but anyway, since I went into town, I was able to get some video. I did a little bit of filming inside of A1, which is kind of the reason why I'm saying I hope you're actually getting to watch this video. I had my headset that has the noise canceling and everything on there, and it did pretty well at canceling out the music that was playing in there, but they play it really, really loud. And there were a couple of times where I was right like up underneath a speaker. And so I'm not exactly sure. I mean, I'm talking and everything, so I'm hoping that you can't really hear it that great. Whenever I go to upload this onto YouTube, though, it does checks to see if there's any copyrighted stuff, which I'm going to wait. Normally, I don't wait for it to go through all that process, and I'll go ahead and publish it because I know that I don't have anything that's copyrighted in my videos. But in this case, I'm going to actually wait for all of that just to make sure. Even though they still say, you know, even if we approve it, it could come back later. So it's like, I hope not. I hope it won't be a problem. I didn't film a whole lot in there, but I just kind of took you around a little bit and showed you some of the stuff that was in there. And then also, I went to this park that I used to go to about 3 years ago. I used to go there in the mornings to have coffee sometimes, and which I talk about in the video. But I'll tell you right now, I'm sorry that at the very beginning of that, I've got my dang finger over the microphone, over the camera a little bit, but I could not see. I mean, it was like the sun was literally like right overhead, and so I really couldn't see. And it was like, it was only after I had turned a certain way or something that I was able to kind of see it on the screen. And I was like, oh no, I'm doing it again. So I'm sorry. I tried to make sure I didn't do that after that happened, and I don't think I did. But anyway, so I just got a few little clips. I did 2 different ones at the park because I went to one end to show you some stuff, and then I started filming again at another end. But anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and put that in right here so that you can hopefully see that, and then I'll come back.
Okay, y'all, I am in A1, the mall that's not a mall. Thought I would just show you around. Not sure how well this will work because I don't know if the music will get too loud. But, so yeah, like, see, this is the kind of cereal that they have. This one here is one that I actually like. Haven't had it in a little while. See, this is how they basically sell cereal in these bags. It's like, you know, they got snacks and stuff. Got Halloween candy over here. Oh, and here, you know, if they sell like Halloween stuff or Christmas stuff, it doesn't matter what time of year. If they still have it, they'll still sell it for the full price. Some like little lollipops or something here. They don't really even celebrate Halloween here, so it's kind of surprising that they have that. I wanted to look for those bounty things. I don't know if they're going to have them here. See, like, here's the cereals, which I'm hoping they have my... Sorry, y'all. I am not real good at filming in stores because... Well, that's the other cereal that I used to get all the time. Oh my God, I'm going to make a disaster of this entire place. Oh, yeah, I'm not as experienced this as Mary. Mary's really good. Of course, I came in here hoping to get my Frosted Flakes, and I don't see them. That's typical. I'm not surprised. It's like, I don't come here very often because it is a bit of a trek, and so, and in the heat and everything, it's just kind of difficult. Yeah, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to post this video because I don't know if that music is going to be too loud. I'm like underneath a speaker over here. So, see, here's those Bang Bangs. I'm going to get me a box of these because these are actually really, really good. Grab one from in the back. Bang Bang white. Yeah, those are really, really good. I like them. And see, here's the other one. And see, this one has like the Rice Krispie kind of treat things on it and some caramel. Those are really good too, but I'm not going to get those since I'm getting the other ones. See, they got all kinds of snacks and stuff. I mean, they have like big bags of this kind of stuff here, but I don't know if I would like it. So that's why I haven't bought any. But I would like to see if I can find those, what do you call them? Bounty. I don't think they're going to have them here. That may be something I have to order on Lazada. So, marshmallows. And I've only got one free hand because I'm carrying my little basket. So, yeah, I might have to edit this part out because I'm right under a speaker. Oh boy. Yay. And no matter where you go in here, there's like speakers everywhere. There's like the coffee stuff. I'm really sorry if I'm not filming this great. I'm trying to actually look at what I'm looking for. So I'm not really looking at what I'm recording. So this whole video may be a complete washout. See, I mean, this is about as good as you're going to get for a box of cereal. They actually have a box of cornflakes, which you can see is not that big. 150 grams. Excuse me. So, anyway, I'm just kind of walking through here acting like I'm talking on the telephone. I figure that's probably my best bet. Just pretend like I'm talking to somebody. So, did you need some hair color today? This is the hair color I get, which I probably ought to grab a box since they actually have some. I probably ought to. Because sometimes they sell out of these and you don't see them again for a long time. But most of their blonde hair colors they end up looking orange. They don't look blonde at all. Even the one I'm using now has a little bit of a reddish look to it, which, it's okay. It's not that big of a deal. All kinds of hair stuff. Baby diapers. Don't need those, thank God. I don't know if there's anything over here I really needed. I was really only coming here for, speaker, yay, la 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 la. Okay, laundry soaps. Yeah, this speaker thing is kind of a problem. Now I'm under another one. Great. Yeah, this is probably going to be the worst video in history if I'm even able to do anything with it because this music is just too loud and everywhere. I sure wish I could find this stuff. I get this stuff that is like a spot remover. but they never sell it. And I think this one's just for whites. And I need one that's for colors. But I never see it anymore. Here's the pet aisle. And there's my cat litter. My favorite cat litter. But, oh my goodness. But I'm not going to be buying it here because I can get it in town now. So, see, here's this is the selection of Campbell's soups. That's it. If you want Campbell's soup, but you probably can't see it, looks like it might be blurry. Yeah, if you want Campbell's soup, that's it. Those are your options. And personally, the chicken vegetable is not very good at all. So I wish they would get the minestrone back in, because that's the good one. And I don't see the barbecue sauce that I like. They actually do have some Heinz barbecue sauce, but that's not the one I want. Okay, yeah, this is not very exciting over here. There's some like body scrub type things, stuff like that. Alright, I think I'm going to just stop this video for right now. I might come back in a little bit. Alright, y'all. I left A1 and I went by that place I call the thrift shop, one of the small ones, and thought I would stop over here on the way back just to show you. This is a park that I used to come to sometimes in the morning to have my coffee. I've never actually come over to where I'm standing right now. I'm at the opposite side because I used to sit out that way. But I haven't been over here in like a couple of years, few years, I think. And so I thought I would just come over here just to kind of take a look around and see what it looks like now. Oh God, there's a dog over there. Oh dear. I get really, really nervous when I see dogs because I just never know if they're going to come after me. But anyway, oh, I'm doing it again. Put my finger in front of the thing. I'm not good at this, y'all. I'm really not good at using my phone. Yeah, that dog is a little scary. But I thought this was pretty. So I thought I would just share it with you. And just take a look, see what the park looks like. This is really one of the only parks that I know of in town. It looks like they've been keeping it up pretty well since the last time I was here. So I can't see. I did get my screen protector put on here, which does help with the sun glare. But where I'm at right now, everything just looks black. I can't really see anything that I'm filming because it's just, you know, the sun is really bright right overhead. So, anyway, I thought this was pretty cool. I might film some more in a minute. I'm a little hesitant over here because of this dog, which I don't know if you can see it. Looks like it's like starving to death. It's like nothing but bones. Oh, God, I hate that. But anyway, I'm going to go over to the other side of the park. Maybe take a look at what's over there. There's my stuff I bought. Got myself this rice bowl. See if I can get it out of here. It's like a stainless steel bowl inside, and you can put the lid on it and keep things hot, whatever. And I'm going to use it for my noodles and stuff, my noodle things that I make, because I'm going to be having that today. Same thing as I had yesterday. Anyway, all right, I'm going to ride over to the other side and see what it looks like over there. Okay, I'm over here at the exercise equipment. Not sure what's up with that. I guess some kid accidentally left it behind, but so this is all their exercise equipment, which when I was here 3 years ago, there were a lot of people here in the mornings using this stuff. I'm not sure how much it gets used now, but it's all free, so that's pretty cool. Nobody's got to pay for a gym membership here if you want to come to the park and do it. But it's pretty nice. I mean, it's covered and there's a really pretty view. I mean, it really is pretty nice over here. I like this park. But yeah, I used to come here in the mornings sometimes. I'd kind of alternate. Sometimes I'd go to the beach to have my coffee, and then other times I'd come down here because it was kind of nice to change it up once in a while. But it has been quite a long time. I'm not sure what in the world this is. What is this? I have no idea. Anybody know what this is? Because I don't know. And then here's another one over here. And you can really hear an echo in here. Oh, wow. I don't know if it's picking up on the microphone. Probably not. But there is a major echo through here. It's pretty cool. So, yeah, they've got some interesting... not sure what this is about. Interesting exercise equipment. Some of it's pretty obvious as to what it is. And other things, not so much. Wow. This is crazy. I wish you could hear this echo, but I have a feeling you probably can't. Anyway. So yeah, this is it. I'm trying to look and see. I mean, I guess it's not really changed that much. Maybe they've added a little bit to it. I don't know. It looks pretty much the same. So anyway, well, I just thought I would share that with you since I was out this way. I'm actually getting ready to run over to the Tesco, the little teeny tiny Tesco that we have in town. See about getting some of those, I think they're like Scotch brand, those little hook things that you can, it has a little thing that you can pull so that it doesn't pull the paint off your walls or whatever. You can take them down safely. I mean, I've used them in the past and they work pretty good. Boy, this ground is really mushy. Oh my goodness. So anyway, y'all, all right, I'm going to go over to Tesco, see if I can get those hooks because I think that's where I saw them. Maybe. Either that or the big C that's really this little teeny tiny C. All right, y'all. I'm going to go now, so I'll talk to you in a bit.
So hopefully you enjoyed that. I'm not the greatest at filming yet. Like I've said in prior videos, I really do not use my phone to record stuff or do anything with it. I mean, I literally have it just as a phone and to take with me for, my little notepad for things I need to get when I'm out. So it's like, I'm just not very good at it. So, maybe over time, if I continue to do these videos, maybe I'll get better if I do it more often. But I had so much fun, y'all. I really did. I got out fairly early this morning. I knew it was going to be a hot day, and it was. I took a jug of water with me. I took my cinnamon water. It has my teaspoon of cinnamon in there. And that was definitely helpful because I tell you here, it does not take long at all to get really, really hot. And that sun is just beating down. But, oh, I enjoyed it. I had so much fun going out and riding my bike into the far end of town. And, just kind of wandering around in A1 and stuff, and at that little thrift shop, like I showed you that bowl. Oh yeah, I'm gonna stick that in here too, because I showed you what the bowl looks like after I got it home and I fixed my soup and stuff, so you can see what that's like. So I'm gonna show you that right now. Okay, y'all, so I thought I would show you my little rice bowl thing that I'm assuming, okay, that you're going to see the video of me out and about. I haven't checked to see that it's all working and everything yet, but anyway, this is my little rice bowl that I got, which I'm using for my noodles. I'm just waiting for them to steam. That's what's nice about having that lid. So this is my Tom Yum Mama Noodles. There's one of those yucky little... See, this is what I was talking about the other day. This is supposed to be a shrimp. And there's literally like, 4 or 5 of these little tiny things in there that's supposed to be shrimp, and it's rubber. It's disgusting. So I take that out, and I added my chicken. Oh, look, there's another one. So I have to get that out. But anyway, but it's nice because this bowl, you put the lid on there and it helps to steam your noodles. So I'm getting ready to have that and my iced coffee. Very colorful plastics. And so yeah, I'm going to enjoy my lunch and then I'll get back to you in a little bit. So it worked out nice. I like the bowl. I'm happy with it, but I'm a little puzzled because I noticed after I was done eating and I went to go wash it that there's like little speck marks that weren't there beforehand, because I actually looked through several boxes that the bowls came in to try to find one that looked like it was in good condition, because sometimes these things get taken out and put on display or something, and they can kind of get a little beat up, people looking at them. So I wanted to make sure I had a good one, and I checked it and everything, and I looked at the stainless steel part of the bowl, But then after I washed it, those little speck things were still there, and it looks kind of like the stainless steel stuff kind of maybe chipped off or something. I'm not sure. So I'm like, okay, well, I guess I won't be able to use like a regular fork. They're rice bowls, and I think they're more designed for you to like put your steamed rice in and keep it steaming and whatever. And people do use them for the noodles and stuff, but in Asian countries, typically they're not using forks, they're using chopsticks, which are typically either wood or plastic. So, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to learn. I kind of learned how to use chopsticks when I first moved here because I've never been able to do it. I don't know why. I cannot seem to figure out the trick in chopsticks. But for a very short period of time, when I first moved to Thailand, I kind of got the hang of it a little bit. But then I quit using them, and so now I have no idea if I can use them or not. But that's probably what I should do because I do really like the bowl. I mean, it was really nice, and the lid fits on there really well, so it really keeps the steam in there because you got to do it, those noodles, they're like ramen noodle type things. So, you have to kind of like leave them sitting in the hot water for a period of time, 3 minutes or whatever it is, and keep it steaming to cook them. So it worked really well. And I mean, it was just really nice because on the sides, it's kind of got these little handle things on the side so that you can kind of, hold it. I tend to do that. I'm not generally one that keeps, like if I have a plate of food with like a meat and a vegetable or something, I do keep it on the table. But if it's something that's in a bowl, I rarely ever keep it sitting on the table to eat it. I always want to hold it to eat it because I make a mess and, so, so it worked really well for that. I was able to hold it and I wasn't burning my hands or anything. So I do really like it. And it's funny because they had a pink one, and I looked at the pink one and I was kind of thinking, well, but for some reason, I don't know, I just really like the blue one better. So I was happy that I got the blue one because I think it's a pretty blue, and Anyway, so I have a tendency to always buy pink stuff. So from time to time, if I have an option of pink or blue, I'll really kind of look at it for a few minutes and go, okay, I think I'll just go with the blue this time. So that's what I did. But anyway, so yeah, I just had a great time. I did get my little hooks, which I put up, and hopefully they work. Because I've been trying to find something that's going to hold up this basket thing that I have that you can put stuff in that I've had for a long time. And I was using the suction cup hooks, which worked really well. And I had it on the side of the refrigerator. But unfortunately, because the cats like to jump up there, it gets hit, and then those little plastic hook part always they break off. And I can't find the little suction cup hooks anywhere, and it's like I have to order them and all this. So it was Big C that had them, because I went there first because it was on the way to the Tesco, and so I said, well, let me stop in here because it might have been here that I saw them, and it was. So I never actually went to Tesco. But I've got my little hooks and put those up, which I'm hoping is going to work for my basket. Um, and then after I left from there, I stopped at the bread store because I wanted to pick up another little thing of cheese. And so I got that and then came home. And that's when I fixed my soup stuff, my noodles. So it was a good day. I enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun out, and when I did come home, I did turn the air conditioner on because it was starting to get pretty hot in here. So I did have the air on a good portion of the afternoon. I turned it off for a little while when I laid down for my little nap because that's just me. I have to lay down for naps most of the time. It's actually kind of rare that I don't lay down for a nap, because most of the time I do, just as a refresher. It just, I don't know, it helps me to get through the rest of the day. And I'm hoping that the conditions will be right tonight to make an ASMR video. I was going to last night, and I jinxed myself the other day when I was talking about the cicadas and everything, and I said that, I love the sound of the cicadas, and I love the sound of crickets when it's a whole bunch of them, but that one lone cricket that just makes that constant sound is maddening to me. Well, I hadn't heard one in a while, but because I was talking about the other day, there was this one lone cricket outside, and it was out in the front. And I went out there because I have this little jar with a lid that I try to rescue them and then rehome them, which I've done before. I have rehomed crickets before. So I'll try to catch them and then take them way down the street and free them somewhere, in the jungle or something, so that they can go live their life somewhere else and not disturb me. Well, last night, this clever little thing decided, I'm not going to be anywhere that you can get to me. There's like this little place out there in the driveway area that goes down underground. It's like a drain kind of a thing, and it's got this like iron gate on the top, or this, grate, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, whatever it is. He was down in there so that I could not get to him. And I was like, oh, great. So I had to come in here, close the door, close up all the windows, turn on the air. I had the air conditioner blasting. I had the fan going. I had YouTube going, and I could still hear that dang thing. It was that loud. And I couldn't make a video. With all that happening, there was just like no way. And I'm sure he's probably going to be out there tonight, but I'm hoping, I'm going to try to make a video if I can, because I've been wanting to make one. And that dang thing just really messed things up for me last night. And I hope he's not going to be out there, but more than likely he will. Because I don't know what it is. These crickets, they come, they find a place they like over here, and then they're just always here. They just stay for however long, days and days, sometimes weeks at a time. And unless he comes out of that little area, I'm not going to be able to get to them to rehome the dang thing. Ugh. But anyway, I know that may sound weird, but I talked about this in a video before that there was a cricket out here one time that I killed, and then I literally had felt so horrible about it the next day because I went outside and I could see it laying there, and I was just like, oh my God. And I actually wrote an article that's up on Medium um, about Tears for a Cricket because, I mean, I sobbed afterwards. I felt so horrible after that that now I'm just like, no, you cannot kill these things. They're out there living their lives. They're just doing what crickets do. And it's not their fault that that sound is too much for me. Because, I mean, I've got misophonia and it is, it's like somebody driving an ice pick into my brain and in through my ears or something. It is that horrible for me. I can't stand it. And I mean, I had that air blasting so loud last night to try to drown it out that it was cold in here. So I had to put on my robe. So I was like, well, I can enjoy wearing my robe that I almost never get to wear because it's so hot here. But I got to wear it last night. But I'm hoping tonight I'm going to try anyway to see if there's any chance of making a video for my other channel because I really need to do it and would like to. So anyway, that's about all for today, I guess, because not much else happened. I am checking the tracking on my popcorn popper, and it looks like it might be here tomorrow. I'm hoping, and I'm crossing my fingers that it works. So if it does arrive tomorrow and it does work, then I'm going to be popping some popcorn in my live stream on Friday, assuming it works the second time. Because I am going to I'm going to make a small batch tomorrow if it comes and it works so that I can just, try it out and make sure everything's going okay. And then I'll make a normal batch or something on Friday. I don't know how red this looks because it looks really red on here for me, but maybe it'll look okay for you guys. I don't know. I just never can get the lighting right when I'm using my tablet. I can never get the lighting right when I'm using my Logitech C920 when I make my dang ASMR videos. And I've got my ring light and everything. I just have the worst time trying to get my settings right. But anyway, so that's about all, y'all. Hopefully you enjoyed the little clips, assuming you saw them. And so I will look forward to talking to you again tomorrow. And have a good one, everybody. And I will see you later.